for you today. I'm going to do sweet potato chicken stew. Okay? This is a spin-off of a Puerto Rican soup. Okay? So you're gonna need your chicken. Now you see, I have my chicken here that I have seasoned with my seasonings. Okay? And I marinated it. So always marinate your food, okay? Then we have our sweet potatoes, seasoned sweet potatoes. And then we have carrots. All right? And then we have, this is cabbage. We have cabbage. You're going to need cabbage. This is 1/3 cup of olive oil. This is garlic. This is 4 cloves of garlic. And this is a large onion. And this is bouillon cubes. Okay? All right. And this right here is chicken stock. Okay, a can of chicken stock. Okay? All right. So the first thing what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the stove, and because you know in Puerto Rico they brown their chicken first before they make the soup or the stew. Okay, so we're just gonna brown it in this oil. This is 1/3 cup of oil. All right. Okay. And we're gonna go over to the stove, and we're gonna take our chicken, and then we're going to brown it. And then we're going to put all the other ingredients in and let it cook until it gets tender, fork tender. So we're going to let our oil heat up a little bit. Just let it heat up until it gets hot. So give me about 3 minutes. And I'll be back, and we'll start frying up the chicken. We're gonna make the chicken brown. We don't put any flour on it. They don't put any flour on their chicken. They just brown it. Yeah, all right. The flip of the wrist, the flip of the wrist. I've been to church and I'm hungry. I want to eat. Flip of the wrist, flip of the wrist. I'm going to let this brown. I'm going to brown all of it. Then I'll be back and I'll show you the next step. Celery, salt, flavoring. It's just going to lock it in. Yeah, I we're putting our onions. And we're putting our 4 cloves of garlic. We want extra garlic. And see, we're going to cook this for about 5 minutes until it gets soft. You want them soft. The onions and the garlic. And then we're going to put all the rest of it back in and let it cook for about an hour until it's fork tender. And we'll check on it periodically. And sweet potatoes. Okay? You put them back in. Okay? And then we're going to put the chicken back in. Okay? And then we're going to put the bouillon cubes back in. And we're going to put the water. This is chicken broth. Chicken broth back in. Well, in. I should say not back in. In. And then this is cabbage. Okay? And you can cut the cabbage the size you like. I just don't like my cabbage real big. Okay? Okay. And then we're going to let it cook down a little bit and we'll put the rest of the cabbage in. Okay? Because this is going to cook down. And then in about 15 minutes, we'll add the other cabbages. And there you have it. We'll wait till the chicken gets fork tender. And by that time, the vegetables will be ready because they'll be nice and tender. And we'll have a meal in a pot. I'll be back and I'll show you what it looks like. Hello, thank you for tuning in to Grandma Diasta's Kitchen. Be sure to purchase my cookbook, my seasoning, and my apron. Buy some of my books, my seasoning, okay, and my aprons, so that I can take my cooking show on the road. I want to be a traveling cooking show. I want to take it on the road and take it overseas. I have fans in Africa, in the UK, in the Caribbean islands, and all over the United States. So Grandma Dorothy wants to come in your city, and we want to do a meet and greet. And we want to learn different recipes from all over the different parts of the world. And we want to come back and teach them to you on our show here, Grandma Dorothy's Kitchen. All right? So just go to grandmadorothyskitchen.com and the donate button is right there. And you can donate. All right? I'll be waiting for you. All right? This is Grandma Dorothy's Antique segment. These elephants I bought at the thrift store about 22 years ago. They were made in Brazil. This is the only thing that I have that was made in Brazil. And that's why I keep them and I take care of them myself because it's rare to me. Elephants, they carry their babies for 22 months. And when a baby is born, it weighs about 250 pounds. And an elephant can look in the mirror and see the reflection of himself and remember what he looked like. Isn't that marvelous? Sometimes humans don't do that. We look in the mirror and forget what we look like. So I just keep them. I like them. I just keep them and I take good care of them. All right. So hit me up and show me and tell me some of the things that you like. Hit me up. Let me know that you like what you like to do, what your hobbies are, and let's connect. And maybe you can give me some ideas about some good things to collect also. All right. See you next time. Now you see, this only took 1 hour. So how cool is that? Isn't that cool? This is sweet potato chicken soup. Look, see the sweet potato? Look. And then I made some cornbread to go with it. So it's on my channel. You can go on the channel and see the rest, get the recipe for the cornbread. Okay? But in Mississippi, we ate a lot of cornbread, so we eat a lot of cornbread around here too. Okay? So let's try it. This is what I love to do best. Just look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. Yeah. Delicious. Delicious with a capital D. Let me have me some cornbread to go with it. Look at the cornbread. And we eat a lot of cabbage around here, so it's so delicious. It's yummy. Really good. The chicken is fork tender. And that sweet potato gives it a good kick. It's so good. So good. Happy eating to you.